Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is Aurora ZX Gaming here, and today I'm going to be going over the Fuso. Finally have this bad girl fully upgraded and been getting enough experience under my belt where I kind of feel like I'm confident enough to give you guys a good review over. Um, Fuso here was after the Congo. Now, everybody knows the Congo. We all love the Congo. Fastest ship all the way up until tier 7. Fastest battleship all the way up till tier 7. I believe. I could be wrong, but don't quote me on that. Um, but the Fuso comes after, and the Fuso is a very radical change from the Congo. Um, Fuso here is nowhere near as fast. I wouldn't say super heavily armored, but more armor, and is a overall more improved ship compared to the Congo. Um, the Congo, excuse me, the Fuso is pardon me, phone distraction there. Fuso is a very uh, heavily armed ship. Let's put it that way. So first starters, the first thing I take on, the first thing I'm noticing that I need to take on, excuse me, Imperial Japanese Navy battleships is anything that can boost your dispersion. Because, ooh, lordy, their dispersion can get really wild. So I've done aiming systems mod 1 to decrease the dispersion of the main battery and give a small boost to the secondary battery. Secondaries are plentiful on the Fuso, um, but I just personally prefer on these ships until you get into the higher tier um, IJN ships. Their secondaries aren't all that. Um, but she is a. I'm not trying to go to battle. Oops, wrong buttons. Goodness gracious. Anybody else do that? Go to hit the back button, you accidentally hit X. The second one I've done after the advice of one of my friends who has a little bit more experience with the IJN line says to take the propulsion, which I did take. I took propulsion. Tried it out. Not a super big difference. I'm more of a steering gears guy, but you're not going to be up close and personal unless you have to be in the Fuso. But we'll go ahead and go over the stats. Hit points 57 100, pretty decent for tier 5. I believe. Let's see here. Grades and loadout, stats 48 200. Means. Let me check the British. It's got the highest hit points of all the battleships. I could not remember. I believe that was what I thought. Um, Highest amount of hit points for tier 5 battleships. 305 millimeters of armor protecting the citadel. The highest numbers on your citadels or on your armor ratings are usually around the citadels. Um, so keep that in mind. You're not going to have 305 millimeters all around. It's going to be out on the citadels. Um, Torpedo damage reduction is 34%. I'm noticing with the IJN cruisers, or battleships, pardon me, they have a ton of torpedo damage reduction, which is ironic given their history. Um, uh, their history of torpedoes and how good their torpedoes were in World War II. As you can see, the artillery rating is sky high, and that's due to the main battery. 6 turrets with 2 guns each. You've got 12 356 millimeter guns with my captain set up. I have a 17.7 kilometer range. Now I'm telling you, you're shooting at 17.7, it's going to be one of those instances where when you throw enough shit at the wall, eventually some of it'll stick. You're throwing so many shells downrange that some of it's going to stick. 28-second reload, 45-second, 180-degree turn time. Maximum HE shell damage is 5,700. Chance to set on fire 25%. Maximum AP shell is 10,812, and that's with my commander boosts. AA defense, pretty non-purposeful in the current build of the game. They said on Discord that aircraft carriers will not be out until sometime next year. So AA is pretty much a mute point to discuss as of right now. Maneuverability, this is where you're going to notice the biggest changes from the Congo. This puppy only goes 23.5 knots, and that's with the fully upgraded engine. With the no engine upgrade, it is rough. Turning circle is 740, and rudder shift is 15.7. That's a decent rudder shift. It's not terrible, it's not great, but it's better than 30 seconds. Concealment. Pardon me, I'm just having a yawning storm today. Detectability range by sea is 14.9 kilometers. This thing can be seen from forever. You can see it from the moon. It's that huge superstructure that you see is just going to be able to be seen everywhere. Detectability range by air is 12 kilometers, and then the guaranteed detection range is 2 kilometers. Um, you definitely want to play the Fuso like a regular battleship. Angle, broadside when you can, angle. Try not to get super close because the dispersion cannot be trusted at close range. You will run into times where you'll nuke a cruiser off the face of the earth, and then there'll be times where there's a cruiser at point blank range and you can't citadel it, and you get torped to death. Ask me how I know. But I'm gonna give you guys a little personal life update. Uh, Me and my fiance just recently broke up. She did some really bad stuff to me, hurt me really bad. So the content might slow down, but I'm going to try my best to put content out as regularly as I can because I do like doing YouTube. It's a nice little thing, and I'm really enjoying it, and I've gotten a lot of positive feedback on the various pages that I post my channel on and everything. I do hope that you guys are liking and subscribing to my channel because it shows me your support, and um, that's the little short personal life update. Um, if you guys liked and enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and a subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content because I have other videos up. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. This is Aurora ZX Gaming, signing off.